In this episode of Raisin TV, we explain the history of the states' rights argument and explain why it's bullshit.
Shouting states' rights at every opportunity is an epic demonstration of libertarians' total lack of knowledge about United States history. Fun fact: throughout history the states' rights argument has been used in Dred Scott v. Sandford to prevent the federal government from outlawing slavery, to argue against the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, which guarantees all people equal protection under the law, in United States v. Cruikshank to prevent punishment for a group of white men in Colfax, Louisiana who killed over 100 black men who were exercising their constitutional right to assemble and petition government, in United States v. Harris to argue against federal punishments for a Crockett County, Tennessee sheriff and 19 others who removed 4 black men from jail and unjustly lynched them, in Plessy v. Ferguson to allow separate but equal discrimination, in 5 other civil rights cases to allow segregation, by the states' rights Democratic Party to again allow segregation, to argue against the Voting Rights Act of 1965, and to argue against many other federal rulings on issues relating to other minority rights and women's rights issues.
In short, states' rights have consistently been used by bigoted heterosexual white men to deny other groups in society their basic constitutionally protected rights. In fact, Libertarian Messiah Ron Paul twice introduced a bill in Congress, named the We the People Act, which would prevent the Supreme Court from striking down unconstitutional state laws. The act would allow states to ignore separation of church and state, infringe on citizens' right to privacy, and outlaw sexual practices such as oral and anal sex.
States' rights is a valid argument in some specific instances, for example when states develop agricultural laws that are only relevant to their state's specific climate, or when states adopt traffic laws that apply to their unique roadways. But let's be real, whenever you hear a politician like Ron Paul referring to states' rights, that's not the shit he's talking about. He wants states to have the right to fuck you in every orifice of the body.
States' rights proponents aren't even making constitutional arguments, as most of the issues they are talking about are covered by the Constitution's necessary and proper cause, taxing and spending clause, commerce clause, and many of the amendments. States' rights fuckers aren't aware of anything that's written in the Constitution outside of the 10th Amendment.
There are some issues that need to be resolved on the federal level. The rights of citizens is one of those issues. Next time you hear someone arguing that states should be able to deny people rights, drop this knowledge on their unsuspecting heads. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.